Hey there. So I decided to sit down and listen to, in its entirety, the new Taylor Swift album, The Life of a Showgirl. And the first song, The Fate of Ophelia, is really good. I mean, that's a good song. Reminds me a lot of some Lana Del Rey, and there's hints of Madonna, and it's just great. And her voice sounds awesome. And I think it's one of those kind of songs you could probably play for somebody, and they would never guess that it's Taylor Swift. Then the second song is Elizabeth Taylor, which I like a lot. I like the way she throws in Elizabeth Taylor. Is it going to last forever? You know, that kind of gives a good vibe, and she's got something to say in that particular song. I really like the third song a lot. I like the fourth song. I like the fifth song. I like the sixth song. I like the seventh song. I think you get the point. I really like this album. There's a lot of talent here, and it's so easy to just diss on Taylor Swift. That positivity, that wokeness, that, and as a person who listens to Slayer and Johnny Cash and Nine Inch Nails and Danzig, and I listen to a lot of different music, and I like Mozart and Beethoven, and I love Chet Baker, and I'm a huge fan of Count Basie and his orchestra. And, I listen to a little bit of everything, and I believe that a good song is a good song. Good music is good music. You can't say things like, oh, I don't like country and I don't like rap, because I love NWA. I was a huge Eazy-E fan. I grew up on Sir Mix-a-Lot and the Fat Boys and the Two Live Crew, and that was a big part of my growing up, listening to music. But so was Venom and Slayer and Mortician and bands like that. The thing that bothers me the most about people that diss on and say negative things about Taylor Swift is that there's really only one reason to not like her. Her music is good, and if you don't think it is, then you're just being biased and a jerk, because it is good music. It's feel-good, happy, go-lucky music, and who doesn't want that? Why would you not like something because it's too good? Oh, I hate Mr. Rogers. That guy's too positive. Okay, well, you just said more about yourself and how miserable you are than you did about the person you're dissing because of their positivity. You would rather boost up and cheer for someone who is negative and mean and hateful and spiteful and vengeful? That's what you would rather empower? What does the world come to when someone like Taylor Swift is demonized for being too sweet, too good, and too active with her fan base? I mean, this woman is so smart and savvy that she got all the rights. We know all of that stuff to her old music and this and that, but there are things that nobody talks about. The subtleties, her team of lawyers that would go to the grave for her, the people that are around her, and how well she has been taking care of them from the very beginning, financially, morally, in every aspect. The people she surrounds herself with are well loved and taken care of. And those people are loyal to her. And that's why nobody messes with her. They know that. Her base is dependable for her. She has no fears because of that. And she has her family around her to protect that. But she also does things like using words deliberately that a parent or someone who thinks they've heard all these things about Taylor Swift might be shocked to hear her use words like dick and cunt and cock and bitch and this and that. And you're like, whoa, did she just really say that? Yeah, she did. And there's a very, very, very specific reason for that. Because when you spell out these words, you have to use an asterisk or something like that. So it wouldn't be C-O-C-K, it would be C asterisk C-K, right? C asterisk N-T, that kind of B asterisk T-C-H, right? It would always be slipped in there. So what's beautiful about that is now if you type in Taylor Swift is a cunt, or Taylor Swift is a bitch, or Taylor Swift's boyfriend is whatever, a dick, right? It will pull up lyrics to her music. A lot of people don't realize that that's why she does that. It's genius. So if somebody makes a video dissing on Taylor Swift and calling her a cunt nonstop and then names his video the C-U-N-T, I don't know why I said that word. I did it for this video. I hate that word. It's the C-U-N-T word. I can't believe I said it out loud. It's like the N word. You just shouldn't say those words out loud, and I apologize for saying it. Anyway, so she uses these words so that if you made a video dissing on her and her husband or whatever, and you're just dissing, and you type in to look for that video. Somebody says, oh man, did you see that new video of that dude ripping on Taylor Swift? And you type in Taylor Swift is a C-U-N-T, it'll pull up the lyrics to her music. That's genius. Anyway, the new album, if you're a Swiftie like I am now, then you love it and I don't need to talk to you or say anything to you. But if you're not, open your mind a little bit and listen to it as just music, maybe cook dinner tonight and put it on in the background, and maybe some of the songs will go in and out one ear, but every now and then you're going to, I guarantee you, man, if you're open-minded, every now and then you're going to go, hey, I like that. That's actually really good. I like what she has to say. It's all positive. It's all building up people for what they shouldn't be, what they should want to be, to what you want to strive for in life. That's all she's doing, man. And why would you hate that? That makes me very skeptical about what type of person you are. You might be dangerous. You might be a chicken when we should be hanging out with the eagles. Anyway, Taylor Swift's new album, fantastic. I love every song on it. Some more than others, some a lot.